Hello, welcome back. It has been 11 months since the last space adventure, and not much has changed at all. So, a little bit has changed. Of course, I've added a few of platforms here, and I'm pretty much where we left off here, like exactly where we left off. The only difference here is that I farmed a bit of tungsten. I think I did that last time, but I've gathered some materials. And we're gonna keep on trucking. We're gonna get achievement very fast. Actually, not really. The more I think about it, the more I think it's gonna be a while. But we have a short road compared to where if we would begin with just nothing at all. So the first step in our rover production is we need plastic and rubber. Now, in order to get rubber, we need a chemistry lab. There we go. And then we need an atmospheric condenser. Create gas. Well, not create gas, just harvest the gas, I should say. That way we can get hydrogen for our rocket thrusters, and then we can also get more materials for the chemistry lab. With that in mind, we already have something to work towards. The main bottleneck now at this point is power. Right now, during night and day, all we have is little cute RTG powering us. 1 use per second. Pretty bad. Of course, we have these 2 generators. That's 2 use per second. So in total, we got about 5 use per second. If have the organic to supply these 2 generators, we could make multiple generators, but it would require a lot of organic. Completely possible, but I think it's better don't make these and make the medium generators, which are carbon, which I think are a bit more sustainable than having just a bunch of these guys around. But that said, let's just go ahead and make it. I have the resources available. Need 1 ceramic, 1 glass, 1 tungsten. Now, in order to make glass, quartz, and you smelt it. Then you get tungsten. The other one, ceramic. Cook clay. All right, pretty simple. That's being made now, and the goal here is just get rovers with either medium generators or solar panels and charge these guys. However, I don't think it's a good idea only stay on Calidor. You need to go to Novus or another planet that has lithium. Why do we need lithium? Lithium ion. We need batteries. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting dead at night with no power whatsoever. We'd have to just sit there, wait till the sunrise. So Calidor, if I look at the planet charts here, and show, Calidor here has very high sun power, very little wind for a desert planet. Very little wind, but the sun intensity is very high, so you get a lot of power per second with solar panels. And solar panels are very easy to make. They just need glass, and that's their main source, I believe, is glass. I don't remember where the main solar panels are. Where are the medium? Here's medium generator. It's aluminum and tungsten. Oh, I think I also have something for the mission table. We have a medium generator schematic, as well as a floodlight. And what do? We journeyed to Deslo, or Calidor, and we located Wolframite. Sick. Those are just researched. Okay, that's fine. I wonder what happens if the rocket... I should probably move the rocket. That's fine. But I probably should. So now we have the medium generator unlocked. We have 30,000 bytes. I've been doing a lot of byte research. Grab those little balls we find in the caves, or those little nuggets of research material, and you just put them in scanner. What's it called actually? Research chamber. I'm going to relearn all these names again. It's a while. But the general flow of the game still. So this is going to be a janky day of doing stuff. But now we have a chemistry lab. What can we make? Rubber, plastic, aluminum alloy, tungsten carbide, graphene, diamond, hydrazine. This is the very good because fuelable fuel. This is fuel. We can get a hydrazine thruster, and it's 100%. Ammonium is really not that hard to get, and hydrogen, get on a hydrogen-rich planet like Silva or default planet. I look at this correctly. Yeah, so gases would be hydrogen and nitrogen. Silva, very much the default Earth-like planet in the game. Visania as well, super rich in plant life. So hydrogen, argon, nitrogen. It looks like even Novus has some hydrogen in it. I'm not even sure how much though. I would bet Visania has the better hydrogen. Did Caldor have hydrogen? I think it did, but yeah, it does. We have hydrogen here, but it's not going to be as strong as Silva's hydrogen. It's not listed in the planets, I don't believe. It's just game knowledge you have to know. And if it's the same as the early access and 1.0, I think I know what I'm doing. So just before I research it, is there a quest that gives us a rover? Trailer, lights, beam shuttle. Okay, so we don't have any rovers to look forward to in here, so I'm not going to feel bad about researching a rover. If I can find it. Buggy, medium rover, plastic, rubber. Okay, so before I do that, do I have the necessary components to make plastic? Carbon and compound. We absolutely do. Okay, so carbon and compound. So organic is as well. I researched a mod for plant harvesting. Wide mod, narrow mod, inhibitor mod. It allows a collection of resources while preventing terrain. I do have it unlocked. We need zinc. I did not bring zinc with me, and I don't believe I brought the mod with me. It's not a huge deal, but it does make farming resources that much faster. So let's go get some carbon. Now, how do we get carbon? We just need to smelt organic. I need a generator. Go down. Now, I've made little improvements. Oh, great. Oh, fantastic. No need to worry, we're fine. So, I've made very little improvement here, if any. More wolframite. Super dusty dust. I've changed the audio composition. You may notice that this video is much louder than the previous. I don't know why, but my sound card is different. and it wants to be quiet. I have to boost everything. Cannot sound cannot sound like a high quality recording, because it most likely isn't. But I can get that fixed. This is a good band-aid solution. I've also enjoyed ducking. Hopefully this ducking is working. Yeah, we don't need tungsten right now. So that's the issue with getting organic is, if I remember correctly, us destroying this terrain actually prevents new organic from growing. So the inhibitor mod, due to the fact that it doesn't destroy terrain, allows organic to grow. So you can just leave a little patch of an organic farm. Here. Let's look here. Planets. Does Calidor have sphalerite? It doesn't say there. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember if it has sphalerite or not. But we need to make zinc. I think I'm gonna go down to the pylon, because there's more organic on this side of the map. Yeah, there's cacti. Oh, here's graphite on the bottom right. Good to know. Yeah, this is new. I made this. My boost mod on? It is. Alright, that's why I'm draining power. Don't want to be draining power like that randomly. Here is... oh, research item. I thought it was a danger plant. Alright, we've exceeded our limit. I hold organic... no, but I can hold it... I can hold a soil canister. Just soil. That's one way to give yourself an extra block of management. At least these are better than the old buggies. The old buggy would hit a little pebble and you'd be flying into space. Nightmare fuel. It was very bad. Yeah, the main goal here now... I forgot... to be honest, I kind of forgot what I was doing here. I think for the last playthrough I did, for the last play session, there were so many things in the world that I did not recognize, so there's a lot of for a lot of objects I just did not know what they did, and I kind of was just like I got lost and distracted exploring. I'm gonna try to get back on track, and then we'll explore more as we go finding the pylons. There's some stuff I've marked down in the caves down here, and they're of great interest, but really we should be focusing on getting batteries. I think I should be focusing on batteries. After batteries, we do a lot of exploration. That basically fills up everything for us. So power management is the most important for us right now. For us. I keep doing that thing that every YouTuber does. It's what I'm used to. Not sure if it's correct. Not. I don't feel it is. This probably won't fit on a rover. So we need a medium solar panel. Sorry. Activates targeted items based on the changes available power. This must be automation. Yeah, these look like automation. Power switch. Okay, medium solar panel. This is what we want right here. So copper and glass. Am I a bit too hasty on that? No, we got malachite. We got malachite. We're fine. So we're gonna need a thruster, I think for sure. Put these in here. That's not what I wanted to do. Now I'm researching organic. Ah, shoot. You shouldn't even be like turned on like that, in my opinion. All right. So I will also need to go grab copper. I'll grab this. Wow, yikes. I will grab this guy here, and we're gonna go get the copper. And we'll go begin smelting that. Okay, so right here, I found a little hole. Well, okay, not little, but okay, yeah, it's quite massive. Anyway, it's a hole. Inside this hole is an entrance. Bigger level of the cave. And we got a power, exo, research station, aid, and then we have our copper right there. I believe that is indeed from right? Oh, do that, redo that. Redo that, redo that. Alright. Okay. Okay, so I found this hole. Big hole. And inside this hole, another freaking level in this cave. There's our malachite. Quartz. And these crazy cubes. I don't know what these are. And we have a research station over here. And this is going to be a long dig. Hopefully we're tethered up, ready to go. I have still some organic in here. I didn't even realize. So we're gonna flatten this. I'm gonna flatten this out, and then we're going. Oh, basically make a new path. This will take me a while, so I will see you in just a moment. Alright, so we've dug. Well, not dug. We've made a little bridge down here. Now we're gonna supply ourselves with oxygen. And the research station down here has a plug. Need a generator or two, looks like. Yeah, maybe a generator. That should open it up and give us a lot of bytes. We're not in a huge rush for bytes right now. We have 26,000. That's quite a good amount at this stage of the game, if I remember correctly. I think I'm gonna have to shenanigan. Yeah, so here we're just gonna do this and oh man, I didn't even mean to press Q that time. I never do. Okay. The candy corn over here. Nice flat area. Least amount of troubles. Here. Okay. Oh shoot. That plant shoots poison at us. I'm out of range as well. And I need to activate suit mod for the drill mod in order to get this all the way out. There we go. Very nice. I'm gonna scan this. And I might take a seed with me, because these are cool plants. Here, I'll plant one here. And it won't be hostile when I pick it up. We're going to leave that research item. Nah, we're going to keep it. I'm going to leave that right here for later. Actually, I'm going to leave the drill mod on because it looks like we're going to be... That... Oh... That... Yes! Aluminum! That is huge. Aluminum is huge. Malachite. What are you? Artifact. The last time I touched an artifact, the sky ripped in half, so we're gonna leave the artifact here. However, what? Marker deployed by extra dynamic location of value. Services, rail line, terminus, aid in transporting item. Status ready to call. Call nearest car. Recall failed. Oh, I have to take it with me. Okay, that's going to be a problem because that's a very heavy object, but it can be done. So, I'm going to dig up this stuff. Or no, I forgot the, shoot, I forgot, the, frick, the thing, the container. I ain't gonna get it. Okay, I now have the medium storage unit, which we're just going to leave right there for now. And then we're going to begin harvesting. Yeah, and I completed a quest. I don't remember what this gives me. I think it's a trailer. That's fine. So, only carry 8 at a time. More if I put some in my pockets here. But I will do, absolutely. And I'm going to leave this here. Oh, I don't want to pick up any quartz. I have to be careful about that. There we go. And it's full already. I have 1 slot left. I could leave the organic behind, but honestly, I'd just rather turn that into carbon right now. And we're done. That's a good amount of copper. And this will be used to make the rover, I think. I'm forgetting when I need aluminum. I think it actually is just the large rover. Yeah, large rover will aluminum, if I remember correctly. Actually, I'm having a hard time remembering exactly which recipe is called for aluminum. It's been so long. I need to fix this. Make this flat. Good. Decent. There we go. Great! Oh, I'm so happy about that. Oh, yes. That is my own fault as well. Oh, fantastic. I can't tell you what happened there. I just freaking blind, apparently. Okay, I need to be really careful, otherwise I could lose this buggy. Like this. Okay, where is my body? Oh man. Where did I even fall? I'm probably gonna have to go up there anyway. Go down here, honestly. Yep, there I am. Okay. All this means is that we gotta dig our way out of here. I've done it so many times. Oh my god. Hey, more malachite. Alright, I will find a way out of here now. Alright, safe to say I have escaped safely out of this predicament. Well, mostly. Car is now in that little big cave there. But I did find this style pylon, or site pylon. I want to see what it does. Recall failed. I think I need to charge it. If I do. Or maybe it's for something else. Maybe it's for when you lose your rover. Maybe that's what it's for. Anyway, I have escaped. I've escaped confinement. So now all that needs to be done is to bring out the malachite and come back for that. Good. There it is. That's really fun. Yeah, I'll see you back at base. Okay, I have successfully brought the malachite and the buggy back to base, and that was quite tedious. I had to pick up malachite halfway, pick the buggy halfway, and oh boy. But once we get the rover, that won't be an issue anymore, because then these little guys can fit on the rover, and we can just take those canisters and those medium storages with us and do basically delivery right to our base from the caves. And that will be very efficient for us. Now it is time to smelt the malachite. Forgot why I need to smelt the carbon. Did I need that? I did, because I wanted to make a medium generator and show that off. That's right. So I need a medium solid fuel thruster. Okay, I found aluminum on the way here. Can I not make a medium generator? I can. Aluminum and tungsten. That's what the aluminum for. So all that laterite, that blue ore we found at the bottom, that's going to be our aluminum. Have to go get that now. But I don't have to wait that long. Quick. I don't have to wait that. I don't have to go immediately. Let's see what we can do with the current resources we have on hand first before we do anything drastic. Let's get the generator on to increase the efficiency of this a bit more, and I have 2 soil canisters, so I could actually just make a bit more organic right now. Let me put the feathers down there. My light bulb back to where I like it. Then, if I have a free, I do have a free canister available. I'm gonna have to make a storage solution here as well. Organic. Perfect. I love this thing. It's super slow right now because we're using a lot of power, and our power output isn't that strong yet. That's where the solar panels are going to come in. So, you build. I think I need to go to the medium generator actually. Can I build a chair yet? Yeah, obviously I can. Medium rubber, plastic and rubber. 2 plastic. Carbon. Compound. That's what I need compound for. Or, sorry, carbon for. So, 1 here. 1 here. And then... Boop. Carbon. Compound. Pumping. It's mixing. It's going to take a while. You can see the progress up here based on the amount of, well, molecules taken away from the resource itself. Love that sound. And our organic is done. So I'm just going to take 2 of those and plug him in. Plug him in. And this canister we don't really need yet. I'm going to leave him here. Completed materials matters. We completed a quest. So here's our first plastic. We're going to go again. It was 2 plastic, right? Did I make a mistake? No, 2 plastic, 1 rubber. What do we get? We got an item. I'm a little scared of this. Cannot activate on this planet. Cool. We're going to leave that in the shuttle for now, and we're going to pretend that does not exist until we need to exist. Yes, until it needs to. Until it needs to exist. And then just bonus bites. Mission item QTRTG. Place and activate the peculiar piece on the surface of Glacio. Piece deploy. Oh, so the item we have we have to put on Glacio. Okay, well, we're not going to be there for a while. Let's generators off. Not powering anything in production at the moment. We have this plastic, and now we need rubber, organic, and resin. I'm glad I did not just start smelting all of my organic. And I don't have resin. Well, I do now. Boom. Very easy. There is a resin deposit below us, but I'm being lazy right now. And my backpack is full. Hey, I forgot I have all this extra copper. What was it again? Resin. Resin. And that should be it. I think I'm gonna leave that off. Resin. This is only 1 rover. There's another cool thing you do with the rovers. You connect rovers. So I think I'm gonna stick with 2 rovers connected together on this world. Maybe 3. You know what? Maybe 3. No, 2. 2. Until we get batteries, it's not worth getting more than that. Then we can get the large rover and place medium or small batteries on it. I'm talking like way ahead in game time. So we're not gonna see that for a little bit. Almost done. Excellent. Whoops. On. Yep. buggy, I'm actually going to leave him parked kind of right here. That almost killed me. Beautiful. And then I'm going to steal the buggy chair. I'm also going to steal the beacon. And that's really it. There's no flashlight on this, unfortunately. Have a flashlight? No, buggy does not have a flashlight. However, I can put my little work light. That could work. Really though, I'm gonna take the beacon on the back. How we can always keep track of your vehicle. And then we're gonna turn them on. Fully charged. I gotta go through the storage stuff. It's all a mess. Take the tethers, maybe? Yeah, take tethers with me. Okay, let's go down and let's test out our little drive here. Work light right here, and then we have light in front of us. Change color, turn off. Right. Z work? No, only V. Okay, so this is a bit different. I thought the rover controls were the same as last time, but it appears not. So backside will be the left control button, buggy, and then the right side, or V, will be front. It's hard to explain what's normal, but uh-oh. I also forgot how much power this thing. Excuse me? Oh no. I've noticed a flaw. We're super, super tight. I keep pressing C to change color. Not what I want to do. What is costing power? Just keeping this on? That's worse power. Did they nerf my medium buggy? Or sorry, did they nerf my rover? They done to my boy. Honestly, I feel safer if it's here. What the heck? I don't remember it having that bad of a battery. But maybe it's because I remember driving medium rovers with 11 freaking small batteries on them. That's not possible, but basically just a bunch of big small batteries. So I'm gonna grab this ladder right now, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are here at the laterite deposit. Very close to quartz and malachite that we found here. Very close indeed. And then we can start digging here. Honestly, ooh, scannable items. Always be scanning these 3 bytes. And this one, I think, will be the last bytes. Stock. I might have to destroy the stock, basically. Create any more bytes. However, block we can search. They're usually underneath those kind of plants, or stalagmites. Yeah, so that one won't produce anymore. It'll despawn shortly. Oh, all this aluminum. Look at that beautiful storage. Alright, I'll be seeing you back at base with all this aluminum. Alright, we have arrived back at the rover. And really, if we had the power, this would be how travel in. Not in the caves per se, but definitely in the foot of the caves. Like, I'm just turning. And I've lost a quarter of my power already. This is ridiculous. I feel scammed. And now I'm in a pickle. Just slowly. I need to make this bigger. No doubts about it. This has to be way more wide than it is already. But look at that. It's really not that great. It really isn't, because I'm not utilizing it properly. I should be having 2 medium storages together. But I guess I don't need the beacon if I'm just going in the cave. I'll place a beacon back here, honestly. But, yeah. That's really what I should be doing. Using both medium storages and grabbing whatever I can. Otherwise, this is fine. This amount of aluminum, great. Copper. I have a full stack of soil again, which means I can get more resin storage unit. I say we do that. Do a free one. I didn't use the dynamite. I'm gonna place the dynamite next to the carbon, and this one right here. That should be fine. That's fine. That'll be fine. I'll place the copper. They don't know where to place the copper. The point where I'm just out of space. Because I'm overdoing everything again. That's how I do things, though. I'm gonna lock this. I'm surprised that's not locked already. You can lock your buildings in place. That we don't accidentally pick them up like I just did. Like this, you don't want to just take it off the power grid because it'll stop these from getting power as well. So lock it up. This locked. That's locked. That is not locked, but there's no way to lock it. That's a little scary. Also, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm assuming does this mean not automated anymore? So for instance, if I were to place a ceramic, it would not scan automatically. Good, that's what I want. I don't want them to start scanning. Although I kind of do. And it's fine. What was I doing? That's right. Another, storage. And... yeah. Now I can place one here. Like that. Very simple. You can also collapse it as well to make it look pretty. If I could do this, have a bunch of alright poking out, or make it a fin. Either one works perfectly fine. There's no collision difference. They don't really hit the floor. The hitbox is only limited basically to your rover. Anything protruding won't connect with the floor at all. Charge up the rover. We're gonna need those solar panels. At least one little mini solar panel would be very nice. Did I unlock anything? No. Do I get to unlock a solar panel? No. Can I make a solar panel right now? Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure if it's worth to build right now. I wanted a meat generator. That's aluminum tungsten. That. Then we can begin smelting the organic. I have a bit of carbon. Really, I should build more platform, large platform for a probably another beat. Fine. Go ahead and that's locked. Then turn on the generator. Increase speed. And here's our new boy. So this will be for base. Mainly just for the base. So this produces at a whopping 9 U's per second compared to the little brother here to 2 U's. Pathetic. Look how fast it's printing now. I could practically just turn this off. And I could double generator. And we're still doing good. We're producing 9 U's, 1 U, 0.5 U. Great. Although this is taking a little longer than expected. Oh, I think it's because of the smelter. Yeah, the smelter is smelting very fast. This is just taking a while. I think it's longer. Or I don't think the grid. I don't remember if the paths have any difference. Most likely not, though. I don't remember anything like that happening. Go ahead and connect that. Completely safe. Question. Off. Place you here. Basically, this will be a little power stool. Other than that, I'll build one more. Aluminum and tungsten. Turn on the generator. It's hard to tell when he's on. You just kind of have to see that he's shaking. Also, these smelted. Oops. I'm gonna put the altar. Oh yeah, this plant. I was gonna plant it. Let's plant it here. That'll be our little poisonous plant. He does no one harm. He's fine. We are gonna need more soil though, so we can make more organic want to just start digging organic all day. I can dig, just not dig for organic. Takes a long time. Long time. Laterite. Laterite. Good. Oops. Carbon. Basically just place the carbon here. Okay. That's a good 18 units of power right there. Just ready to go. And I can take those with me too to other bases. Most likely what's going to happen. But again, can't really do much without the batteries. So here for now. What is next? Next would be to get thruster online. Medium shuttle, aluminum alloy and ceramic. Large shuttle, exochip, titanium alloy, and ceramic. So this is a little different because I don't remember when exochip is. Perhaps the guide will tell me. Nope. Nope. Resources. So exochip. Oh dear. Might just have to do medium shuttle. I don't recall at all what an exochip is. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know. Is it finally using Astronium? Is that what the Astronium is used for now? Otherwise, why would they link it here in the natural resources? Because Astronium used to be a resource that was pretty rare. It was rare, but not pretty rare. And it did nothing back in the early days. So maybe now it's used for a large shuttle. If that's the case, I mean, large shuttle is a very large power spike. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty big power spike. Okay, can we make aluminum alloy yet? Copper and aluminum. We can absolutely make that right now. We have copper. Oh, we already did that. And then aluminum. I think we're just gonna upgrade to a medium shuttle. Yeah, let's upgrade to a medium shuttle. That way we can dump this guy, put him in the shredder at some point in our life. That is crazy. Okay. Large printer, medium shuttle, and that's gonna need 2 ceramic. Eh. You almost done? You're almost done. Woohoo! Alright, now let's see how fast it prints with 18 units of power. Okay, we've reached diminishing returns with 2 medium generators. There really isn't that much difference. I think if we have more stuff running in the background, so the smelter, another printer, the soil centrifuge, it would make more sense to have that much. But right now, I think it can only up to a certain amount of use. Yeah, draws 5 U's power while active. We've capped it already. It's the fastest it can print. Man, I love this game. It's so chill. Here's our new flora plant. We can harvest to get seeds. Plant more of him, but I think I'm happy with just one here in the corner. We can add more of different plants, different flora here as our little flourishing corner. I'd like one of those cactus, but I don't think we can get those seeds anytime soon. Alright, I will pause the video until we get this thing completed. Okay, we are back, and our big shuttle is complete. Oh, medium shuttle. So compared to this little guy, not that much bigger, but got one more storage unit inside. Actually, more, right? Let me see. Yeah, more. This only has one unit. That's for the where was it? Oh yeah, I had the shelter in that. That's right. And a few other things. Now we can just put this solid fuel launcher in here. If it lets me. Here we go. And I can place a medium generator in here as well when I'm done with it. I can also use graphite to package things into little boxes. The rover, I'm considering taking it with us, or at least the resources to take with us. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty... These are pretty big power spikes. Not really the rover, honestly. I think I have to get more rovers, because each rover has a battery. So the more engines I have, the more power I will have. Boom. So I think that'll do it for today. It is currently 2 a.m. 2:22 a.m. So if you stuck around this long, thank you for watching. Hopefully I will do more of these in a consistent manner, because I like talking while playing the game. Maybe I'll work up the ability to talk about other things other than the game, as most people on videos. I don't know. Chilling. Literally just chilling. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.